Okay.
What about leaning over here or something against something?
Well, yeah, I was thinking.
And kind of be.
So ghetto. Alright, well. Okay. Shh. There. Okay. Okay. So I'll just ask you this. Okay, so tell me what you've learned through our conversations.
Okay. Coming from an alternative certification background, we never really had, I mean, there's a large group as far as the instruction side of it, so we never had the opportunity to ask many questions, and gave me kind of a chance to ask things that I've kind of thought about in the past, like organization of the class, what do you do during the summer, the hiring process, a lot of organizational stuff, really. What else was there? Like disciplinary classroom management type of stuff. Splitting up of students at the beginning of the year, stuff like that.
Okay, so what I'm hearing you say is what our conversations have been helpful.
Yes.
In what ways?
Answering questions that I had in the back of my mind. Yeah, I mean, I had some things I didn't know before, and now I know them.
Okay. What? Make some cut and pasting on this one. What about in the areas of technology? What are some things that you have found to be helpful?
Well, I mean, well, I've gotten to learn, what is it, Boardmaker? Email's great. Oh, you showed me the lesson planning deal. On laying out lesson plans for throughout the year, breaking it down. There's LifeBinder. That was helpful.
Okay. How do you think, to what extent do you think technology is helpful in the classroom?
Well, I mean, now it's kind of dependent. The classroom kind of become dependent on technology. It's just, it's a giant part of it.
So, let me see if I understand. So you do think that technology is a big part of the classroom?
Mm-hmm.
So in what ways has my mentoring helped you?
Well, I mean, if I were to take a position right now, I'd be walking in, or before I talked to you, I would have been walking in completely blind, trying to figure out things that, you know, questions I've asked have led to changes in the way I would do things, the way I would set my room up, the way I would, I don't know if necessarily things between me and the students would change, but I know I've learned a lot more about the direction I should head in immediately, and I know mistakes I would have made that I'm not going to make now.
What do you think are some of the mistakes you might have made?
I probably there would have been a lot more chaos in my room as far as getting everything in a place it should be and trying to figure all of that out as I'm doing the first few weeks worth of classes. That would have been a lot to juggle, whereas now I think I know walking in during the summer what I need to have done before the school year starts, and where I probably would have been moving a lot of things around 5 times and not necessarily getting a lot of stuff done. Now I know, this needs to be done so that this can be done, so that this has to be done, so that school can start.
So you've been able to use the information, maybe not necessarily right now, but you're going to be able to use that information later when you do get a position.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any questions that I didn't answer or that we didn't get to discuss, or?
Well, I mean, being that you're a kindergarten teacher and I want to do the older kids, there's a lot of stuff that there's a lot of things you can tell me in general that I will still have to learn on my own, and there's a lot of stuff that you don't have experience doing that I'm gonna be doing. So yeah, there's kind of a gap there.
Yeah. So if I had been certified to teach older kids, it would have been a lot more helpful to you because that's what you want to do.
Yeah, and I mean, not necessarily even certified as much as having had a class.
Yeah.
You can pass the test. I passed the test, and it doesn't mean I can teach the class yet. That kind of thing. I think you can learn from a book 1,000 times and still not have the experience of a day in class. So.
So, like, when you do get a position, do you think that if they were to coach or to mentor you, that it would be just as helpful?
Sure.
Okay. And cut.